All right, folks, back here at We Make Future now with Enrico Pavan from Analytics Boosters. We're going to talk about getting more results, getting better results.
Yep.
Tell me how do you do it? What do you do for your clients?
First of all, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
And what we do is we are a consultancy company. We are based in Treviso, London, Miami. And what we do is use data in order to understand the behavior of the users that maybe is going to your e-commerce or your business, whatever it could be, connected online and offline data in order to pull all the actionable insight that we can give to you in order to improve your business. And everything is mixed by artificial intelligence. We generate a agentic AI framework named Winston, that is our Dachshund, or AKA our happiness chief officer. Because he's run in the office,
Nice.
And then we use this agentic in order to pull or push data and have quick insight and then catch everything that a human brain or maybe a human eye is not able to see at the moment.
Yeah. So when you say online and offline, that's a challenge in and of itself, aligning those two things. Because the digital world, it has timestamps, it's machine data, there's tons of it. You can't always trust what you get from software as a service providers, is my experience. They have their own way of counting things, and what they say is real, sometimes in my opinion is not so real. But how do you align digital with analog or like with real world data?
Well, it depends on which type of information that we need. As you mentioned, each tool got an attribution model, or each tool is a hub for itself, like an SAS or something like that. So what we do is to try to get a key value that could be useful. For example, loyalty card, maybe. I can go to a store and then show the loyalty card, and then we can connect everything.
Right.
Or if there is no type of loyalty or fidelity or whatever it could be, we are going to use the information that people are going to buy online and then buy offline, and try to merge with the AI in order to get a lookalike of people that, for example, buy the same thing in the store and then buy offline or vice versa. An example is a fashion store in London that we use a fidelity card / loyalty in order to set for the customer, hey, you can set everything into your basket online, and then you can try it before you purchase on the store. So the customer experience was very great because the customer manager in the store know everything about you.
Right.
People in the first 2 months were very scary about that, because why you know everything about me and stuff like that, but we suggest that is something that could be useful for them. And then we use this type of information in order to improve the information that maybe could be run more and more your campaigns, bring people to your store or even into the e-commerce. So this is something that we do to connect online, offline, or using CRM, for example. It's the same thing. We need to create a key. This is the better way to do that. Or if there is no key, we try to create lookalike with the audiences and using the Winston AI.
That's very interesting. So Winston AI, that's your own AI.
Yep.
What does it do? How does it gather information? Are you sitting on top of a large language model, or what exactly is it?
Let me say that we are based on Anthropic at the moment, because we don't have time to create an AI, obviously, but we don't have the resources to do that. So we are going to use external tools like Anthropic, and as you know, maybe in Europe we got regulation regarding AI and stuff like that. So it's a tool that we use internally, and we ask our customer if we can do it. Because DPO or something like that, maybe you can share this information or something like that. We don't want data breach or something like that. So we are very, straight regarding the AI, and it's working depending on which type of question we are going to ask to them. It's a tool that, as I said, we use internally, so there is no pretty interface. It's more like a programmer or developer interface.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we can ask to create a committee, or we can ask to create sub-agent, and then we use this type of information that is pulled from GA4, that is pulled from data lakes like BigQuery or something like that, and then something, the magic, let me say, happens inside the tool.
Right. No, that's very interesting. So really there's no limit to the kinds of engagements you can tackle. You just need to find a way to align the offline data with the online data, and then you work with your customers to understand what is the objective, what are the priorities. Do you find that when you consult with companies, you wind up offering ideas that they had not thought about, which turn out to be better? Is it often that they're like, they have a certain perspective going in, and then once you start talking to them, they learn more and they ask better questions? Does that happen?
Yeah, usually, as you may know, people are not scared, but use AI as I'm write something in ChatGPT.
Yeah, right.
And then I use this type of information to manage something. We use the data of the customer, so everything is obviously legal, is everything controlled by us, by regulation, GDPR and so on. And then we are going to get insight from your data. So the first impression is people that we do this type of thing because I think that it works, and then AI generate other stuff, other information that maybe generate some shock because it's something that people are not totally agree with. Like, for example, new pathing inside the website, or new audiences, like people that are interested in insurance or banking or something like that.
Right.
We discovered that they are binding with information, for example, regarding gambling. And this is a quite interesting information, so we can use it at the audiences. But it's using the type of thing is like skating on the thin ice, because AI can manipulate your data,
right?
Whatever you want. Like,
right.
We can upgrade or downgrade the grade of our agentic. So, like, for example, if we got to 0, you got the precise information that you want, but sometimes we switch to 1, that is the highest temperature that an agentic AI can do, and it's something like to talk with drunk people. But you got sometimes information for A/B testing, something like that you never use, and you can obviously evaluate. So people must to be the end point of this type of information, and AI is a tool that you can use to reach something. It's not the solution, the final solution.
That's a very good point. AI is very good for experimentation. It's very good for discovery, but you always want a human being at some point to analyze what it's delivering, because you don't want to let it just run off on its own.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's more or less, if you remember George Orwell, when we talk about Big Brother, no?
Right.
We got people or AI that do something, but you must be the big brother that need to monitor everything in order to send correct data, correct decision.
Right. Right. It's a very fascinating time right now. Where do you find, so in the digital world, do you have a platform that you find delivers higher quality data than another platform? Or like, what's your favorite set of data to use from the digital world?
Everything starts from a data lake for us. So at the moment, the best tool, the best information that we got, and the best tool is BigQuery.
BigQuery, okay.
Yeah, because usually, GA4 or the Google ecosystem is more or less 89-90% penetration on the market.
Right.
So most of people use this type of tools, and then there is a direct correlation with Salesforce in BigQuery, like CRM or other stuff like that. So the first thing is to use a data lake, and I suggest BigQuery. If you're a developer, if you're a marketer, don't use BigQuery. Ask your developer to use BigQuery.
That's funny.
And then regarding the AI, from my side is the better way is Anthropic at the moment.
Anthropic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's deliver more information. We don't have, for example, right now in Europe, Fable 5.
Okay.
Because it's blocked by US at the moment. But with Opus 4.8, if you remember properly, we got the greatest results, you got better information, and from the small things like translation and to push data or elaboration, I think Anthropic generate more information than Gemini or ChatGPT.
Interesting. So BigQuery and Google on the one side, and then Anthropic on the coding side, basically.
Yeah.
Very cool. What's your website? How do people find you?
Analyticsboosters.com. And if you want, you can subscribe to the newsletter, or you can reach us via Data Never Lies, that is our podcast.
Nice. Data never lies. All right. Enrico Pavan, analyticsboosters.com. Look this gentleman up online. We'll talk to you soon, folks. Take care.